Set them free. Burn down the slaughterhouses for eternity. Rewild the land for the better life and be. Veganize the future for those we'll never meet or see. Put your hand on your heart. Today you can restart. Promise to live with empathy. Be vegan immediately. Thank you for coming to class, everyone. I am Miss Katie, that vegan teacher. I'm situated here in Italy. At the moment, it is 9:39 at night, otherwise known as 21:39 in 24-hour time, nursing time. As you can see, I have a new necklace on. Thank you to everybody here who made me aware of this account here. JaidenAnimations, who it turns out is an animal abuser. That's really too bad. What a shame. What a disgrace. I don't know if she will ever see this, but I will definitely be making some other videos tagging her for her despicable behavior. Imagine this person here has 15 million followers. 15 million followers on YouTube, and she was vegetarian. She was vegan, happily vegan for 8 years, doing perfectly well. And then she just decided one day, you know what? It's just a bit too hard. It's just a bit too hard. You know, my friends are just like, you know, I go to the restaurant and I just feel like I'm bothering them when I look through the menu and try to order something vegan. This is a full-grown woman. She draws these pictures. This is herself. And so I'm here to call her out. Her name is JaidenAnimations, and her channel is called that, JaidenAnimations, and we're telling her that vegetarians are the enemy. It says here, if you can't see that, she is a cruel person who pays for the sexual assault of mother cows and the kidnapping and murder of baby boy cows and baby boy chicks. To learn the truth, watch this documentary, thatveganteacher.com, the truth about the animals you eat. Go to see it, thatveganteacher.com, the truth about the animals you eat. And you will see what kind of a person this Jaiden is. What does she pay for? Imagine full-grown woman who was perfectly happy as a vegan, healthy. It's not that she wasn't healthy. She just decided one day that it would just be maybe a little bit too hard for her. That's what she's telling everybody. It is so disappointing. I want to thank everybody for being here, and let's make sure that she knows. Let's make sure that we tag her in her channel. Let's make sure that we tag her and we let her know that what she has done is despicable. She has 15 million followers on YouTube, and now 3 million people saw her. She made a video about herself just saying, well, now I've decided to be vegetarian. So now she has started to eat cheese. She has started to drink cow's milk. She has started to, it's a slippery slope, right? That's what happens. Veganism is a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. This person here, Jaiden, should be so ashamed of herself. Because what she's essentially done is she has given a generation of people just saying, you know what, just you do you, girl. You know, hey, let's all just cut down. Yeah, let's just be racist part of the time, and the rest of the time, let's try to just pretend we're nice. The label vegetarian is disgraceful. The label vegetarian is an absolutely just gross label. It's a way to try to say, look at me, look how good I am. I'm vegetarian, look at me. Meanwhile, you are paying people to grind up baby chicks alive. She should be so ashamed of herself. If anybody knows her, follows her account, make sure you let her know. That vegan teacher is talking about her right now. Tag her, say that I am live right now, and she should come and watch this live. And in fact, she should come in on my TikTok channel and talk to me and try to justify this insane cruelty that she is part of. Shame on her. You know, she draws these cartoons. She's just like, oh yeah, this is me in my life. You know, this thing happened to me and that. Makes herself seem like this kind person, this nice person, this like, oh shucks, you know me. I didn't want to disturb everyone. I just felt like when I went to the restaurants with my friends that I was just like disturbing them too much because I'd have to like look through the menu and find something vegan. And oh my God, it just became so hard. After 8 fucking years where she was perfectly happy as a vegan, she suddenly says, you know what? I just decided that I was gonna eat a little bit of cheese, you know, just have a little bit of eggs once in a while. She didn't fucking get it. She was never a real vegan. She just became a vegan on paper just to make herself sound like a good person. Veganism is a social justice movement. It is not just something you just decide, you know, oh, today I'm gonna eat some vegetables and eat more fruit. And look, the warning signs were all there. When she told us, when she told everyone why she became vegetarian or vegan in the first place, she said she was having dietary problems. She went to college, okay, full-grown adult at college, and she said, I didn't know how to eat. Oh my God, I didn't know what to eat. So I just didn't know, so I just thought, you know what, I'll be vegan. She really doesn't get it. And let's make sure she understands that what she's doing is evil. For those of you just joining us, we're talking today about this person here, JaidenAnimations. JaidenAnimations. Vegetarians are the enemy. That's what she needs to know. Vegetarians are cruel. They hurt the innocent. They pay for mother cows to be pinned down. This is what JaidenAnimations pays for right now. The rape of mother cows, pin them down. They are sexually assaulted, and she's okay with that now? Is she not a female? How do you think that she would like it? How do you think that JaidenAnimations would like it if this was done to her? Pinning down a female cow, tying her up, lifting up her tail. Farmers, horrific people, put a giant glove on this long, all the way up to here. They shove their entire arm up the backside of cows. There is nothing normal about this. There's nothing okay about it. It is beyond cruel. Then what happens? Imagine this happens to JaidenAnimations herself. Okay, just imagine one day that somebody decides, you know what, I'm going to treat you the same way that you treat the cows. Imagine if this happened to her, that she was pinned down, forced to be pregnant, and then after she has a baby boy, somebody decides, you know what, I just feel like drinking some milk from Jaiden. And I'm going to take away the baby, and I'm going to pin her down, and I'm going to stick some suction cups on her, and I'm going to steal the milk that belonged to her baby who was just taken away and has his head cut off. Because that's what happens in this industry. It is horrific and despicable. And she should be completely ashamed of herself, especially given the fact that she was perfectly able to drink cow's milk, soy milk rather, all of the other vegan things for years. So what went wrong? How do we have despicable people like this? And you guys have heard me talk about my niece as well. My own niece. She was vegan. She was so proud to be vegan. She used to tell me, I'm so happy I'm vegan because of you. And then one day I see her doing a commercial, or like on her channel, you know, over on Instagram, I see her doing a video and I'm like, what the hell are you doing? She was eating like some kind of Dorito chip that had some milk in it. I said, what are you doing? You just showed yourself eating Doritos. Like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, well, I just couldn't find another chip. I said, Sarah, you're not vegan if you do that. That's not okay. You cannot just show your audience this. You are encouraging them to buy that brand, which has milk in it. Now, fast forward a few more times, now I see her also drinking cow's milk. It is despicable. And now who's the next one? JaidenAnimations. If you guys don't know her, she has a YouTube channel and she made a video about herself and why she's now vegetarian. It is so sad. I don't know what is wrong with people. If you guys want to come in and talk to me, you can. Over on YouTube, or TikTok rather, TikTok. You can come in. Thank you very much for double tapping on the screen, everybody. Thank you so much for tapping and letting everybody know that we are here to save the animals and the planet. And also, we're going to be saving people's lives, because when you become vegan, it is so healthy for you. You have a lower chance of getting heart attacks. Do you have anybody in your family that has heart attacks, who's had one? Then you should be vegan. Do you have anybody in your family who had cancer? Then you should be vegan. If you had anybody in your family who had high cholesterol, you should be vegan. Because when you are vegan, it is so healthy for you to reduce your chances of cardiac arrest, cancer, strokes, and also type 2 diabetes. Do you have diabetes in your family? Anyone here on TikTok or YouTube? If you do, you should be vegan to reduce your chances of getting these diseases. Here's why it's not okay to be vegetarian. Don't be vegetarian. Do not be like JaidenAnimations. Do not be vegetarian. It is very cruel. They still hurt animals. Be vegan instead. Okay? Thank you for being vegan, guys, everybody. The word, because being vegetarian is bad and being vegan is good. Unlike the word vegetarian, the word vegan specifically implies moral concern. Moral concern. We care about the animals. We don't want to exploit them. What does JaidenAnimations do? She's racist towards animals. She is racist towards them. She will eat some and pet others, and then go around and act like she's a nice person. Vegetarians are the worst. Vegetarians are actually even worse than meat eaters. Do you know why? Because vegetarians, they know. They don't eat animals because they say, oh, I don't want the animals to suffer. So they know how much they suffer. They know what happens to the female cows. They know what happens to the babies. They know what happens in the egg industry. But they keep on eating these other things because of societal pressure. These people are weak. These people are wimpy, and they will use every excuse. Every excuse. Shame on you, JaidenAnimations. You go back to being vegan right now. Right now. You erase that video that you put up. You've just encouraged 3 million people to just be like, oh, you know, I just don't want to eat these animals, but those ones, I don't mind if they have their heads cut off. Despicable. Who wants to take a promise not to eat bacon, sausage, ham, or pepperoni, or salami ever again? Who wants to take a promise to not eat animals ever again? Let's see who's here. We have somebody named, oh, let's see. I'm going to make sure I only let people in on the channel today who are actually adults. Let's have a look. Ari, and people who seem to be kind. So Ari has a profile picture here with 11 followers, and this person's account just has a basketball. I don't think I'm going to talk to this person. 11 followers, no bio. I'm going to move on. See about the next person. So there, we're looking at TikTok. We have 51 people who want to talk to me. 51 of you, very happy you're here. Guys on YouTube, if you have something to say, if you know who she is. Okay, so the person named Frog, you are removed from the channel. Goodbye, you're not welcome here. If you write anything here in the comment section that's cruel, ask yourself why you're doing that, or just look at other people who write cruel things. These people eat animals, and they are weak. They are cowards, and they don't give a shit about anyone besides themselves. Reminder to everyone, by the way, never marry somebody unless they are vegan. Do not marry somebody who is not vegan. Only marry people of character. If you marry somebody who hurts animals, how can you ever trust them? How can you ever trust somebody who hurts animals? Now, once again, if the person is, if I met two people right now, okay? I met a vegetarian person and I met a person who eats meat. Do you know who I would rather be friends with? The person who eats meat. And you know why? Because vegetarians know. They know what happens to the cows and the chickens, but they still exploit them. Whereas meat eaters generally are just like, they're in la la land. They just never thought about it. They're just like, what? You start to talk to them like, huh? but you at least have a chance with them. Vegetarians are the scum of the earth. Absolutely despicable people. We need people to have a prom. We're making a promise here, guys. We have all kinds of cards here. We also have promises to not drink cow's milk. I want JaidenAnimations to be tagged here, please. There's 753 of you guys over on YouTube. I want you to go to her YouTube channel. Just open another tab and say to her, just type in there, That Vegan Teacher is doing a live stream of you right now. Tell her. And tell her I want her to come in on TikTok and to try to justify this horrific behavior. Like I said, she was perfectly happy and perfectly healthy as a vegan. So why did she change? Just from peer pressure? She's a grown woman. She's not 13. Very sad. All right, let's see. So I have somebody named Air. I'm not going to let you in, sorry, because you don't seem to be an adult. Somebody named Deezer wants to come in and talk to me. You have 150 followers and a cute picture of a dog. But it just says on your animation, here's your bio. Beep, beep, boop, boop. I don't think I'm going to let you in because we need people of character, somebody who has a little bit more depth. We're looking for profiles that show that you care beyond yourself. Here's somebody's name, Sage. Sage, there's a picture of a plant there. That's looking good. But Sage doesn't have a bio except that says CYQL. What does that mean, guys? What does capital C, capital Y, capital Q, capital L mean? Does anybody know? I'm going to look and see what you guys are writing. Hold on. Smart people here. All you cool people. I'm not cool. I don't know all these expressions. Do you guys know what it means? Okay. Daniel writes, good evening, miss. Could I chat with you? Yeah, you can. You have to go to my TikTok account, but I'm just warning you, over there's usually a lineup of people. There's 65 people ahead of you. So it's better if you're on YouTube and you put a super chat in and you write whatever important thing that you want me to say. I'll read it out loud. Please don't write anything mean. Don't tell me how you like to eat animals. I'm not interested in hearing that. I only want to hear from kind people. Okay? I'm not interested in your $2, your $1.99 to say that you like to eat chickens. Just don't bother. Be kinder than that. All right. Sage is over here. So we don't know what it means, right? We don't know what Sage's account means. CYQL. Anybody know? Let me see if you guys write it. Okay. What does CYQL mean, guys? Can I see the necklace, please? That's what it stands for? No. Okay. Yeah, there's a necklace. Okay? JaidenAnimations. We're talking about this person who has 15 million followers. Terrible person. She is vegetarian. She was vegan for 8 years, happily. But then she just decided one day, you know, I just can't be bothered. Everybody around me is eating meat and eggs, so I think, are drinking cow's milk, eating cheese and eggs, so I'm going to do it too. Like, just absolutely horrific behavior. We have a planet to save here. Veganism is best for the planet. Being vegetarian is not good enough. It is like being racist towards the animals. Petting a cat, eating a chicken. Petting a dog, taking a bite out of a 6-month-old baby pig. You must be a vegan to be a good person. There is no other way around it. If you're not vegan, you're not a good person. That's the truth. You are paying people to hurt animals, and you're not a good person if you do that. All right, so should I let this person named Sage in or not? Let's go and see if somebody else is. We have people that says, love animals, vegan since I was 8. This is a person whose name is Philip, and he has 33 followers and a picture of a hat. Do we believe him? I don't think so. I don't think I believe Philip. Let's go to Lori. Lori has 163 followers, and her account says, no, I fly leaf. This is a crazy profile. Lori, my heart horse Harry. Okay, it doesn't say anything. Guys, we're looking for accounts here over on my TikTok channel, Music by That Vegan Teacher, that actually say something that show that you're a good person, that you care beyond yourself. Not just accounts about you playing soccer, but actual accounts with some sort of depth. Okay, then you're going to come in and read. Okay, what do we have next after that? We have somebody named Tristan. Guys, if you are vegan and you want to come and talk to me, make sure you put a decoration on the screen and you'll go to the top of the list. All right, thank you guys for joining. By the way, thank you, Philip, for saying you love me. That's nice. Philip, I like the way you spell your name too with the F. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we say here. Okay. Thank you, notifications, for being here. Thank you to Alicia. Thank you to Mark for just subscribing to the channel. Yes. If you subscribe to the channel right now, I'm going to try to read your names out loud, as many as I can. Here we go. We got Amanda. We got Talia. Thank you for coming in. Faith with a weird spelling. Harvey, hold on, I have to make my finger wet to stop it. Thank you guys for the little roses. Mendrit, thank you for the roses. Emma, thank you. Tristan, thank you for the roses. Thank you for the hearts, and thank you for all the decorations. Your name is Taya. Okay, hi. Okay, let's go to the next person. We'll get somebody in here. I'm going to try and find somebody good. Guys, put a big decoration on the screen if you want your name to go to the top. Okay, otherwise we're going to be just going to people that seem like they could be good, nice people. Okay, nope, still don't see anybody. Guys, I'm not letting you in to talk. I'm going to keep reading myself. Here's the vegan promise that you guys should take. No more dairy. My vegan promise, no more dairy. Everybody, let's see, I'm going to recycle this here. Right, good job. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the roses. Yes, you can come and talk to me, and you'll go to the top of the list if you're an adult over 18, and if you put a decoration on the screen, because otherwise you're just going to be in the normal lineup. And right now we have 62 people ahead of you. My vegan promise, no more dairy. No, I don't want rodeo hats on my head. No, thank you. Okay? Fruit on the desk. To remind people to eat fruit. It's good for your gut microbiome. You need a wide variety of fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, sunflower seeds, chia seeds, flax seeds. Eat a wide variety. All right? Don't say, oh, I tried to be vegan and I felt bad. That's your fault. Okay? You got to eat healthy. Don't just be drinking beer and eating chips. All right? My vegan promise. So everyone put your hand on your heart. We're going to take this promise together. If you're not sure if you want to take this promise, just keep your hand away from your heart. Otherwise, put your hand on your heart, and we will take this promise together. Everybody ready? Here we go. My vegan promise, no more dairy. And you guys say your name out loud. Oh, you eat, okay. Well, thank you very much for telling us that you eat vegan burgers. That's great. Thanks, that's awesome. What? Okay, hold on, let me keep reading. I got distracted. Say your name. I promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I don't want to be cruel to cows. I don't want to be cruel to cows, so I'm just not going to drink any more cow's milk. Since I learned that the dairy industry is a cycle of kidnapping, it's true, sexual assault, torture, enslavement, and murder, I no longer want to buy anything that comes from there. I prefer to be kind, so I will only eat vegan cheese and vegan other options from now on. Okay? We'll only choose, oh, what does it say here? It's a bit too close for me. I prefer to be kind, so I will only choose vegan options from now on. So you see a mama cow? Hey, Victor, thank you for the roses. Thank you, Mel, for the decoration. So you see a mama cow? Do mothers have a right to remain with their babies? Yeah. Imagine taking a baby cow away from the mother. How sad is that? Right? We don't want to hurt the cows. So thank you to everyone who made that vegan promise about drinking no more dairy. Okay. Now, here's an interesting one. Who's religious? Let's look at the Bible. Let's look at the Bible. Exodus. Hey, Mel's, thank you for the fruit on the desk. Really appreciate that. We are taking a vegan promise here. My vegan promise, no more dairy. Let's see if anybody's at the top of the list here. We don't have Mel at the top of the list, but I don't know how to refresh this. Oh, Maria's here. Okay, Marie, I think you got my message that I sent you. I hope you did. My vegan promise, no more dairy. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. That's what it says in the Bible. Are you Christian? If you're paying people in the dairy industry, if you're buying cheese, milk, any of that things, well, according to the Bible, you're going to hell. Look at this. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. That's what the Bible says. Exodus 22:19. So if you are paying somebody to do this to a mother cow, you are not going to heaven. It says it in your Bible, you Christians. That's where it says it. Let's go over it again. Bible. This is what the Bible said. Oh, let me move this over a little bit. Just a sec, guys. Sorry if I'm getting too close there. All right, here we have. Let's go over it one more time. Where's my card? Yeah, here it is. Okay, the Bible says, now I don't believe in the Bible, but you guys do, right? So if you believe in the Bible, you're going to follow it. Oh, hold on, guys. I have a super chat in here. Let me see what this says. Hopefully it's somebody writing something nice. Sometimes I'm afraid to read these super chats because there's mean people. You never know what you're going to get. Life's like a box of chocolates. Remember when Forrest Gump said that? You never know what you're going to get. All right. We have somebody here who donated $5, and this is what the person writes. Finding out longtime vegans fully understood the ethics. Finding out longtime vegans fully understood the ethics, then abandoned it anyway. Genuinely messes with my head. I can't understand it. I love you. I love you because you get it. You totally get it. This person gets it, guys. The person's name is oh, did you tell me your name before? Wait. I feel like you told me your name before. No, maybe that was someone else. Damn, I think you told me your name. It's not Andy. Anyway, I'm going to call you Andy because your name is and something. But I don't think that's it. Oh, shit, I can't remember. I meet so many people and I can't see you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for understanding. Thank you for being kind. And thank you. I'm going to press heart on your super chat and a thumbs up. Guys, everybody put a thumbs up on this super chat that we just got, okay? Because this is a person who is really kind and understands what's going on, right? Because this is what it says here. I know it's a bit of a glare, guys. I'm sorry, but JaidenAnimations has 15 million followers. She just put up a video that said she used to be vegan and now she's vegetarian. So you know what what our message is to her. It's this. It's F you. Absolutely despicable. Horrific. She's a cruel person because now what she's done is she started paying people to do all these awful things to the cows. She's paying people to sexually assault mother cows, and now she's also paying people to kidnap and murder baby boy cows and baby boy chicks. Vegetarians are the enemy. They are not our friends. We are nothing like them. Do not ever mix us together. Vegan good, vegetarian evil. Vegan, don't pay for exploitation. Vegetarians, oh, I just won't eat these kind of animals, but I'm okay with people raping other animals, and I'm okay with them killing the baby chicks in the egg industry at just one day. So yeah, don't be vegetarian. Be vegan. Let's go back to this card, okay? This is what's happening when you are a Christian. Make sure you are vegan or you're going to hell if you're not. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. That's what the Bible says. Exodus 22:19. Let's memorize it. Let's memorize the Bible. Bible study. The Bible is just peer pressure from dead people. Use your critical thinking skills, be reasonable. The Bible is just peer pressure from dead people. Science rules, so take the good from your religion, but leave the rest, because you're not a fool. Be vegan, be cool. Be vegan, be cool, like me. I'm not cool, but I'm vegan. Let's do it again. Let's do a promise right now. Everybody, hand on your heart. Oh, we have a new super chat. Let's see what this one's all about. But before we do, guys, Thank you so much over here on TikTok for tapping on the screen. Let's see if we can get this up by one more 1,000. I know you guys are amazing. What an amazing community here on TikTok. TikTok always shadow bans me for using actual real words. I found it interesting that YouTube doesn't. Like if I say the R word, right? If I say it over here, if I say the truth, TikTok's like, oh my gosh, she said the words. She said rape. She said torture. She said murder. Let's shadow ban her every time. If all I'm doing is dancing on TikTok, hey, everything's great. I start telling the truth. I start defending the animals and they freak. Let's read this again. Hand on your heart, everyone. Okay, fine. I'll read this super chat first. Hold on. This is from Chloe Russell. A $7.99 donation. How sweet of you. Thank you very much for that. And the person didn't write anything. It's from Australia. And is there another one here or is this the same? Let's see. There is no noise on TikTok. We can't hear you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that. I'll restart. Okay, hold on. They do this on TikTok, you know? Let me just, thank you for telling me. I'm going to restart. Okay, let's turn this off. Bye. See, I told you. This is what they do on TikTok. They can't stand it. They can't stand to hear the truth on TikTok. Maybe I shouldn't even bother with them unless I'm dancing. You know? Why should I even bother with them? Let's just stick it out with us. We'll just stick together. Oh, no, but Marie was there. Hold on a second. Oh, no, I have to start because Marie was there. Hold on. Okay. Give it a try. Okay, hold on. Thank you so much for telling me. What a sweetheart. Chloe, big hug for you. Thank you, Chloe. That was so nice. I'm not used to people being nice to me. Thanks. Okay, let's look at this next one. This person, Haya. Haya just gave a donation here and asks, what if I'm Muslim? I don't know what you mean. What about you being Muslim? What does that have to do with anything? Okay, if you're Muslim, be vegan. Halal meat is just bullshit. If you ever see the word halal in a grocery store, that means they hurt the animal. That means they sawed their head off. There's nothing good about it. Do not, I don't know what you're talking about. What if you're Muslim? What about it? Don't be Muslim. Don't be Christian. Don't be anything unless your religion is telling you to be kind to animals, in which case, great. If your religion is telling you to hurt animals, run away. Leave. I have a song about that, actually. Let's have a look. Hey, guys, on TikTok, can you hear me now? They shadow banned me before. If you're back, that's cool. Thanks for coming out. Hey, let's try to go crazy. Let's tap like crazy for a while, right? Yeah, because, you know, TikTok, they don't want to hear the truth. They kind of do because they watch me, but then they're just like, the TikTok app, it doesn't want me to say anything, so I should have to whisper it so they can't hear. That's so stupid. All right, guys, remember to put your hand on your heart. Oh, do we have another one? What if you're Muslim? Haya, what do you mean if you're Muslim? What about it? Okay, I don't like that religion. I don't like a religion that forces women to wear a scarf on their head. You know, if they want to wear a scarf, okay, but why would you force women to do that? I don't like that. I don't like a religion that hurts anyone. I don't like a religion that circumcises baby boys. I don't like it. Okay? I don't like the Jewish religion because that's what they do. But I do like the part in the Jewish religion when they get married. Have you ever seen what they do? They put the bride and the groom on these chairs and they dance around. That part's cool. Take the good parts and leave the bad parts. Do not circumcise babies at 8 days old. That's extremely cruel. What's going on? Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was going to play the religious song. Here's a song about religion, if I can find it. Change your religion like you change your underwear. That's right.
Muslims, Jews, what? Time to change religion like you change your underwear. Change your religion, show God that you really care. Change your religion, wanna try something new. Use your critical thinking skills to question all you eat, drink, buy, think, say, and do. Time to change your religion if it tells you to be cruel. Change your religion if it has a strange or crazy rule. Change your religion, wanna be an atheist every Sunday. What's the book no matter what is that you don't listen to
jazz hands. Thank you, guys. Look what you did. You got the live stream up by 1,000, just like that. Good job. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome. What a great community over here on TikTok. The people here are great. It's just the TikTok app itself doesn't let you say much. TikTok. Guys, see the number up there? Who wants to come in and be a teaching assistant? Do we have, oh, let's see if Marie is going to help out today. All right, let's see Marie. Okay, so we're reading cards about this and we're taking vegan promises. If you're just joining us, hi. If you're just joining us, JaidenAnimations has 15 million followers over on YouTube. And she recently said that she's going to start herding cows and baby chicks. She's going to start paying for them to have their heads cut off, to be cut to pieces and put into styrofoam. And because she's just decided that she doesn't care anymore. That's what happens. Because the dairy industry, the cows that are killed in that industry end up in McDonald's afterwards. So it's not okay to hurt the animals in any way at all. Vegetarians are the enemy. Do not drink cow's milk. Do not eat cheese that comes from cow's milk. JaidenAnimations, you must be vegan and not vegetarian. No matter what way you're trying to convince yourself. Baby boy chicks, every time you eat eggs, they go on an assembly line. They separate the boys from the girls. And they fall down into these knives, cut to 1 million pieces because of JaidenAnimations, who's decided that she's going to start eating eggs again. After 8 years of being a good person and being vegan, she decided to be the scum of the earth. Hi, Marie. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Let's try to read something, okay?
All right.
Would you like to take a vegan promise?
I would.
Okay, so this is a vegan promise to not hurt the cows, to be vegan, no more dairy. Okay, so you're going to put your hand on your heart. Read the Bible verse here first. Exodus 22:19.
Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death.
Bible, Exodus 22:19. Okay, so read the rest of it. I,
Marie, promise to stop consuming all dairy products because I no longer want to pay the dairy industry to sexually assault bulls to obtain their sperm or rape mother cows to forcefully impregnate them. I choose to be vegan because I want to be brave enough to stand up to cruelty.
Thank you. You did a great job reading. So you guys see that? No rodeo hats on my head, TikTok. No, thank you. I don't support the rodeo industry. And that hat just makes me sad. Please don't do that again. Put some dancing fruit on my desk if you want to. Put a giraffe on my desk if you want to. Put any number of decorations, but not that. Okay? Thank you. All right. So, Marie, have you ever heard of this person? This woman whose name is JaidenAnimations before?
I have, yes.
You have? Okay. So
yeah.
did
I
you...
don't follow her on anything.
Right. So she draws all these cartoons and she talks about her life. And everyone was tagging me in this video saying you should do a video about her, go and find out what's going on. And I thought I had heard about her before. It rang a bell, but I didn't know that she was apparently vegan. And now she decided not to. What do you think about people who do that?
I don't like them.
Why is that?
Could you repeat what you said? Actually, I dozed off a bit.
Okay, you know what, Marie? Maybe it's not your day today, okay? I'll let you go, right? Because when I'm here talking, it's important that you don't doze off. You're just literally having a one-on-one conversation with me. That's all you have to do is pay attention, right? Thanks for trying. Go and have a little nap. Maybe you can come back tomorrow. All right, let's look over here. What's going on over here? So V Diaries thinks that I'm disrespectful and rude because I'm talking on my live stream. So maybe this isn't the place for you, okay? Let's put you in a permanent timeout. Okay, there you are. Hey, this live stream is for people who want to be good people who want to strive to make the world a better place, who don't want to hurt animals. That's what the live stream is for. That's it. Right? When you come in to talk, remember you are a teaching assistant. You read the cards. You can hang out with me, and you can respond when people say things that don't make sense. Let's go to the next person here. Beth, thank you for the little rose. Ethan, thank you also for several roses. And thanks to everybody who's double tapping on the screen. We have the next person coming in who has only 2 followers. I'm not going to let you in because you're writing hot Cheetos or something like that, okay? So it's probably best if you are not here right now for me to talk to, okay? So I'm gonna put you out of the lineup. You have to be over 18, guys. Let's go to somebody else. Let's see, somebody named Beth is here. Beth has 1,000 followers over on TikTok, and Beth writes, her thing says, Beth main account and autistic. Okay, I'm not sure why you're telling people that you're autistic, Beth. Like, I don't know what that has to do with anything, but if you think you can read a card, we can try. Let's see if you can read a card, okay? Beth, let's go. All right. Hi, Beth.
Salute.
Oh, you're gone. What happened? Let's try again. Oh, I see a super chat out of my peripheral vision. Let me check that. Hold on. All right. Somebody named Maddie paid $4.99, and she writes, so do you harass non-vegan people in person too? Well, what do you mean by harass? Let's read the rest. Or only do it online because you can hide behind a screen. Okay, so if you mean, do I talk to people consistently if they are cruel to animals? Well, what do you think? What do you think? What would you do, Maddie, if you saw somebody kicking a dog? Would you harass them and tell them to stop? No, you just let it happen? Maddie, you put this super chat in, and what you don't realize that we are exactly the same. I'm just a few steps ahead of you. If you don't like animal abuse, then you should be vegan. If I was talking to you right now, I would say to you, Maddie, why do you hurt animals? And you would say, don't harass me, right? Is that right, Maddie? If I see somebody in real life, as you say, not here just online, do I talk to them and tell them they should be vegan? Yes. All the time. My family members who are not vegan, I tell them all the time, stop hurting animals. I had an aunt and uncle come to visit me from Germany, my dad's youngest brother. And he came, and he and his wife eat animals, and pretty much the whole time that they were here, I tried to convince them that what they were doing was terrible. Was it awkward? Yes. They refused to even watch the video. This is how terrified people are of the truth. So I had my own aunt and uncle here from Germany, and I said, do you know what happens every time you eat eggs? Oh, we don't want to know. I said, you have to see this. I brought my phone out. I found the part in the egg industry where you see the baby chicks on the conveyor belt. These cute, beautiful little angelic baby chicks. I showed it to my uncle and my aunt at the kitchen table here. And I said, did you know that this is what happens? The baby chicks are on the conveyor belt. All the little boys separated from the girls, all little boys falling down into the blades, getting killed, because in the egg industry, they will never grow up to be able to lay eggs. So I showed that to them, and they're like, oh, we don't want to see that. And I said, why would you not look at it when you are paying for it? And they said, we don't want to see that. So I put my phone away. I didn't push it because, you know, I hadn't seen my aunt and uncle for about 30 years or so. I don't remember the last time I had seen them. So they were here in Italy. And yes, so I talked to everybody in real life about it. And I will show them. But it's fascinating how full-grown adults just don't want to know the truth. This is why I despise religion. This is why religion is terrible. Because what religion does is it encourages grown adults to believe in fairy tales, to not face the truth. And what we need to do is face the truth in life. And the truth is that If you are not vegan, you are paying for violence and you need to stop. It's as simple as that. So I hope that I answered your question, Maddie. And I hope that you realize, Maddie, that your job is also to be vegan, but not just vegan in the closet. You must come out of the closet as a vegan. Don't just be a quiet vegan and just be eating your vegetables and your fruits and not, not buying leather and all that. Just, you're a good Christian. Good Christian too, if you're vegan. You would be a good vegan doing the right thing, but you must come out. You must come out and tell everybody because you hurt the animals in the past. The animals need you. Thank you so much for the decoration on the screen. That is very sweet of you. Aw, thank you. Oh, it's Diana. Hi, Diana. This is my friend Diana. Her account is called Inspiration something or other. And she's vegan and she does exercise on her channel. The other day I saw her and she's like lifting all these really heavy weights and just doing her thing. And I was like tapping like crazy on her screen, trying to share the live and to support her. So that's what I appreciate very much when you guys come here and you tap on the screen and you help to show the love for the animals. All right, thank you, Maddie, for your super chat. I hope I answered your question properly. Does anybody else want to come in and talk to me? Let me see who's next. Somebody's name is Spotted Fawn. Let's have a look at this account and see if we want to let them come in and read a card. The person has 908 followers and wrote, I love chickens, especially bantams. What's a bantam chicken? Let me see what this person has to say. Oh, they love chickens. That's good. If you love chickens, don't eat them. Don't cut their legs off or their wings. Be kind. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Did I read correct?
Hey,
Are you a kind person?
yes, I am.
Okay. Do you hurt chickens?
No, I do not.
Oh, that's nice. Would you like to take a vegan promise to not hurt pigs ever again?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay. So my vegan promise to be kind from now on. Place your hand on your heart and read everything on this card.
All right. My vegan promise to be kind from now on. I place my hand on my heart as I say these words. I promise never to eat bacon, sausage, ham, pepperoni, salami, or any other body parts of animals because I want to be a good person, and good people protect them from people who do.
All right.
Friends, not food.
Thank you for reading the vegan promise. How do you feel about reading that?
I agree. I think everybody should be vegan. I'm actually an animal rights activist, and I think everybody should be vegan. I think that animals exist for their own reasons, and they don't exist for humans to use however they want.
Right. Well, Joshua, I'm so happy to know that you are an animal rights activist. I would have not have guessed from your account. I cannot see what your profile photo is because it's so tiny. It's like this big. So I would encourage you to have like a logo of some sort. Like my logo is really recognizable. You just write That Vegan Teacher. You can call yourself That Vegan Joshua. Just an idea, or just put a big V on there or put a big broccoli or something.
Yeah, I actually was on there. I'm not sure why it's not. But anyway.
Okay. All right.
So go ahead.
Yeah, well, thank you. What made you decide to be vegan?
I became vegan 6 years ago when I got in alignment and I realized that really I was still eating dairy. So I realized what was happening in the dairy industry.
Right.
And I literally just thought I don't want to be a part of this and this is wrong. And as soon as I had that thought, I just stopped buying dairy. I stopped eating dairy, cheese, ice cream, yogurt, milk. Then I found vegan products instead.
Oh, that's so great. I'm so happy to hear that. Guys, let's tap on the screen, double tapping and giving some love to our guest here, Joshua. Joshua, what do
Yeah.
you? I'm just going to show you what's on my neck here. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I just have
Yeah.
a super chat. I'm going to read. Maddie gave another $4.99, and she writes, "You have no control over me." That's true. Maddie, I don't even know what you look like. Maddie, I don't know if you're 15 years old, 50 years old, 75 or 95. I have no idea where you are in the world, so you're kind of stating the obvious here, right? But for some reason, you're coming back here, even though you're like, you have no control over me. I'm not sure why you're still here, Maddie. If you don't like me and you don't care about animals, why are you still here? Because you do care about animals, right? You don't really want to hurt them. Let's read the rest of what you wrote. You have no control over me or anyone else. That's true. I cannot control you. Saying they have to be vegan. Well, I can say that they have to be vegan. You're not getting to heaven, if you believe in heaven, if you are hurting animals. It's just that simple, because it literally says in the Bible here. So Maddie, if you are right now a Bible believer, a Bible thumper, then here's your quote right here. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. That's the Bible, 22:19 in Exodus. So if you don't want to go to hell, then here you go. Stop drinking cow's milk, because you are paying people to assault cows. You are stealing from them. You are killing them. Killing their babies, all right? See what else it writes. You're saying it is optional. You're right. It is optional. Somebody can take their hand and they can punch a cow in the head. That's optional. Or they can stop somebody with their hands from doing that. They can pet the cow, give the cow a hug and say, I'm so sorry that I used to eat you. It's optional. I cannot make you into a good person, Maddie. I cannot make you give a shit. I cannot make you kind. I cannot decide what your hand is going to do in the grocery store. That's up to you. All I'm here for is the good people who actually care about animals and want to change the planet. Being vegan is good for the planet. It's great for your health. And it's obviously the right thing to do to not exploit innocent beings. When you become vegan, everybody wins. Nobody loses. See what else you wrote. Now you are yelling again. You have no right to control people's culture and religion. First of all,
Oh my God.
culture is just habits. That's all it is. It's just habits. Some habits are good, some habits are bad. What do you mean by control you? And then you're writing the last thing you're saying, culture and religion. I don't like religion. I've made that very clear. I'm not even happy with my own religion right now. Hey, Joshua, can you read this? This is my own religion. Have you ever heard of them before?
Yes, I have actually.
Is it because of is it because of the posts that I've been making, or did you know about them before?
I actually knew about them before. I was riding my bike one time, and I looked in this parking lot, and I was like, this place looks interesting, and I rode my bike in, and it was a Unitarian Universalist church, which is so funny because I've gone there for like they hold vegan events there, and I'm not sure if the church is vegan, but I know there's a vegan group there that like hosts a lot of.
Wait, which state are you in? Are you in the States?
Yeah, I'm in the United States. I'm in Tampa, Florida.
Ah.
Yeah. So there's the Florida Voices for Animals, and they do events at this church, which is Unitarian Universalist.
That's so
I will
cool.
see if I'm ever there. I will see if anybody is there who wants to come and talk to you about the religion.
All right. So here I've been Unitarian. It's a religion I chose for myself since before my daughter was born. My daughter's 37, so before my daughter was born, when I got married, somebody suggested I get married in this church. I was like, I don't like religion. I don't want to go anything. They're like, no, you'll like it because it's all about democracy, and they sing. It's a place to go. If somebody dies, there are people for you. We have a new birth in the family. They're there. So I love this idea. I like singing. I love the idea of the community. And
sounds nice.
Yeah, they don't have Bibles in there. And so I'm just going to ask you to not fidget quite so much, okay? Because there's this constant sound.
Oh,
maybe if you can.
Sorry.
Thank you. So, but now, here, can you read this out loud?
Yeah, Unitarian Universalists. Are we the best religion, or are we massive hypocrites? In 2024, we voted and promised to protect all beings from exploitation. So why are stolen meat, cow milk, eggs, and cheese still on our tables during coffee hour? Dismantle cruelty, be vegan.
Right? So can you imagine? I'm in this religion, and they always talk about caring about the environment, the interdependent web of existence of which we are all part. The center of everything that they vote on is with love. It all sounds great on paper until you say to them, okay, guys, but you voted in 2024 to end the exploitation of animals. All beings include animals. But then, what were they thinking? Like, we're just gonna not kill? We don't believe in safaris. Like, so you're not gonna go to? I don't get it. If they voted for this, why is not everybody acting on this? It's like the Christian religion, right, Joshua? It clearly says in the Bible, "Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal." You know what that means. Be vegan at every meal. But what happens every time? What happens every time when you go into a Christian church, Catholic church, and it's coffee hour? Always cow's milk on there.
I think that's one of the reasons why I went vegan, is because just part of my character is I cannot stand hypocrisy.
Me too.
And so when I learned about veganism and I learned about especially religions and people who claim to be good and people who claim to do good things, but yet they're eating dead animal body parts and they're consuming stolen milk, and they're not good people. And so the longer I'm vegan, the more hypocrisies I see in these things. And, it sucks. It really does. And that's why I'm an activist, because if I'm not an activist, this stuff really just gets to me and I'm not really doing anything for the animals.
Right. Listen, I want to tell you what I want you to do, okay, Joshua?
Sure.
Okay. What we should be doing as vegans is infiltrating this religion, okay? Because it's already there on paper. You think about every single religion in the world, there is not one that says we will promise to protect all beings from exploitation. Even like the Buddhists, they will still eat meat if it's given to them for free or some other, reasons. But these guys have voted on this. So this is our bet, because veganism is not a religion, right? But what do we need? We need places to meet. We need places to put our posters. We need places to rally together, to eat together. We need places where we know that we can be protected. And why not? If every single vegan who is not religious, right? Because it's a religion for non-religious people. There's no Bibles in there. If every vegan started to join these churches and started to become more and more, they can get on the board of directors. Can you imagine how many different speeches? Because vegans can give speeches here, right? It's almost like a free place for us to meet all the time. So that's what I'm telling people to do. Everybody who is vegan should be joining this religion and taking over and starting to hold them accountable to something they already voted for. They just need a big push. Because sometimes there's a lot of old people in there. I don't want to change. I definitely don't want to be one of those old people who never wants to change. Excuse me 1 second.
Yeah.
Mick Lovin, thank you very much for becoming a channel member here. I really appreciate you so much. That is so nice. That's great. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. And, there was somebody else. Did I miss one? Oh, thanks for spamming the letter L, everyone. Good job. L is for love of the live stream and lentils and lettuce. Keep spamming the letter L. Isn't it nice when they spam the letter L, Joshua?
Yeah, I mean, I keep thinking, the people who are saying horrible things, or people who want to debate and stuff, we're literally just asking people not to harm and kill and exploit innocent beings. It's not that hard. What's the argument? I don't get it. I don't understand. What are we arguing for? We're just asking you not to kill, not to steal. And that's what's in your religions. And all these people who are just here to argue, it's like you're arguing to kill someone who doesn't want to die, someone who's innocent, like a child. I mean, it's crazy. This world is completely insane. It's so crazy to me. I just don't get it. I was watching. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. I just want to agree with you. I mean, I'm loving this speech. It's me, the one I'm always giving that speech. But yeah, it's just so It's so fucked up that people can be so triggered when you're just telling them to stop stealing from innocent beings who never did a single thing wrong to them. But how many of us, when we first became vegan, were like, so like, oh my God, you found out this terrible thing, you're gonna run, and you're gonna tell everybody, oh my God, they're gonna be vegan too, right? Like, did you know what happened? Do you know they kill 6-month-old baby pigs in gas chambers? 6 months old? The same way the Nazis murdered the Jews? Isn't that awful? You expect everyone to be like, oh my God, let's stop eating bacon. But that's not what everyone does. It's so crazy, right?
It's crazy. It's completely. Yeah, I know. The excuses, the excuses I hear are like, I don't know. It's not, and if you, even if there's a slight inconvenience to someone, and that's what it is, it's inconveniencing the human. It's like just a slight inconvenience to you. It's still worth it because you're saving lives. You're not taking innocent lives. And I don't even see it as an inconvenience anymore. I mean, I've integrated veganism into my life so much that I don't even think about it. It's not hard. So it's not really, I just know that I'm not choosing the option that is causing death and suffering to someone. Like I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want to do that to someone else.
Yeah, thank you. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. We have Joshua in here, who is an amazing animal rights activist. Turns out he's been in the Unitarian Church. So, I'm getting closer to I need to find as many Unitarians as possible and vegans. My goal in 2026, Joshua, is to join the vegan community with the Unitarian community. And we should be kicking ass, really. We should be combined completely because they already voted for this, right? So if you can help me out, go over there and tell them, like, guys, Tampa, Florida, just say, go in on a Sunday, go to a Sunday service at whatever 10:30, and just in the middle, just randomly, you know how we're used to disruptions, right?
Yeah.
Just do it.
That's a good idea.
Literally
actually.
do it. Like bring 5 friends, spread out, and just in the middle say, "Excuse me, I'm just wondering." You guys voted, like maybe get a poster. You guys voted in 2024 to end the exploitation of animals, which is great, by the way. That's why I'm here. So I just want to make sure. Are you up there? Do you right now have dead animals in your intestines? I'm just making sure. Are you vegan, right? And then when they say whatever, maybe they'll surprise you, right? Maybe they'll say, yeah, I'm vegan. But then you'll say, oh, it's great. And then everyone will start clapping. Like, it's a win no matter what. Somebody should film it, of course. Right?
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
This is what we should be doing. We should be doing disruptions in all of the, all of the Unitarian churches. We should be, and with the intention of course, just holding them accountable to what they already promised. So if anybody knows any Unitarian Universalists, tell them that vegan teacher wants to talk to them and tell them that it's totally not okay for them to keep hurting animals when they voted to protect all beings from exploitation. There should be no meat, cow's milk, eggs, cheese, none of it on the coffee tables ever. I just wanted to ask you a quick, I have a super chat. 1 second, let me just get this. Oh, Maddie is here again. Maddie is here. Josh, I'm just gonna, if it's okay, I'm just gonna mute you because I just hear this background noise, like this fidgeting and stuff.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean, unless you can, yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Are you outside or something? I hear, it's like wind.
Yeah, I'm going in.
Oh, okay, thank you. All right, Maddie writes, you can believe whatever delusional, Joshua, Maddie thinks we're delusional. Let me read. You can believe whatever delusional reality you want, but we normal people, you normal people, you mean you're normal? You go underneath a cow and start sucking? That's what you do, Maddie? You think that's normal? Maddie, cow's milk is for baby cows. I hate to break it to you. If your mama is not a cow, that milk is not for you, Maddie. That milk is not for you. What else is Maddie right here? You can believe whatever delusional reality you want, but we normal. She thinks she's normal. You think killing, murder, rape, stealing from animals, you think that's all normal. Got it. Know that we don't have to be vegan to be loved by God. Well, it does. Okay, how do you explain this one then about this? Okay, this is literally your Bible, God's words. Anyone who has sexual relations with an animal will be put to death. Every time you drink cow's milk, you're paying for murder of baby cows. And you're paying for sexual assault of their mothers. Okay, so I think you know what to do, Maddie. You have to be vegan to be a good person. And what is the last one? We stand with Jesus. If Jesus was here, Maddie, seriously, what is wrong with you? If Jesus was here right now, okay? Let's bring Jesus in. Hey, Jesus, would you like to come and sit with me for a second? And he says, okay. Jesus, come and sit here for a second. Look at this super chat by this person named Maddie. She's defending violence. Hey, Jesus, you're the nicest person on earth, right? Yeah. What would you say to her? Would you tell Maddie, go ahead and keep hurting animals? Or would you, Jesus, right beside me here, say, Maddie, shame on you. You paid $4.99 to write this bullshit here? To try to defend animal abuse? You think you're getting into heaven? That's what Jesus would say to you. He'd say, good luck with that. Maddie,
Can I say something to that too?
Yeah.
It takes self-reflection, courage, compassion, and intelligence to be vegan. And it's actually a sign of not being intelligent when you just go along with the status quo. How she's saying, oh, we're the normal ones and it's normal to eat meat. That's just being brainwashed by the way you were raised, by what everyone else does. Doesn't make it right. You have to go against the status quo. And that's why it's awesome to be vegan. And
Yes.
you have to have a level of intelligence and compassion.
Yeah.
Which
Hey.
many don't.
Thank you, Beth, for the heart. Joshua, we got a nice pink heart.
Nice.
Hey, Joshua, I don't know if you can see what's written on here, but do you know this person named JaidenAnimations who has 15 million followers on YouTube?
No, I searched her earlier when I was watching her live, and I just saw a bunch of animation things. I don't know who they are.
Right. So if you go on videos, the last video long form that she put up, she declared that she is no longer vegan. She is now vegetarian. So it is so disappointing. Like, it is so heartbreaking. What a cruel person. What's this? I have a new super chat. This is a new super chat. Thank you for the $5 donation to the person who put this super chat here in European money. How generous of you. Let's see what it says. I've been vegan for 6 months now, and I made vegan cookies today. Kindness tastes much better.
I'm going to give some hearts for that.
Thank you. Guys, tap on the screen. Send lots of love to this beautiful person. I'm going to press a heart on your comment. And I'm going to press a heart on your the thumbs up, rather. Boop. Person's named Fade Away. I'm going to give you a hug because I'm really happy because you said something nice. You see, this is a kind comment. Nothing like that Maddie person who is trying to defend animal abuse, putting down her fist and saying, oh, I want to suck on a cow's titty. Instead, here we have a beautiful, nice man who's saying that he made vegan cookies today. Do you know how happy I am that you exist on the planet? What is your name? Fade away and radiate. Okay. Anyway, getting a hug. Here it comes. Coming in. Giving you a hug. I'm hoping you're consenting. Big hug. Big hug for you because you are a good, good man. We need more good men on this planet. You're awesome. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, we got another $5 donation from somebody whose account's name is HJD345. Thank you for that. You didn't write me a message. That's kind of too bad because I'd like to know a little bit about who you are. So the next time, if you do put another super chat, please tell me a little bit about you. It's really sweet of you to support me, though. And we got 11 likes. I'm going to press a heart. And you press, you're on the 12th like. By the way, Joshua, when you were talking before, I went and I decided to follow your account. And I don't follow many people's accounts, but I can tell that you are the real deal.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to us continuing
yeah,
to
me
work
too.
together.
I'm just starting out, but I see my life, I don't really see any other thing that's more meaningful than this.
Yeah.
for my life's purpose.
So Josh, what I suggest that you do is to start thinking about you doing activism online, like I'm doing a live stream. If you want any tips, we can connect. We can talk on the phone. I walk and talk and I coach different vegans who need some advice, and because I've learned a couple of things over the years.
Yeah.
So if you want to do a live stream, we can talk about that, what it would look like for you, what your personality is and how you'd like to structure it. And I sort of also help you to get started, because when you first do your first live stream, you're talking to nobody. That's tough. Sometimes you're talking to nobody for a while. So hold on one second, please. Thank you very much for another super chat. Really appreciate you, Davis. $4.99. The person is now quoting Genesis. It says, Genesis 9:3-3 talks about God telling Noah that everything that walks is food. Everything that walks is food. Okay. First of all, I don't believe in the Bible. I believe the Bible is peer pressure from dead people. And I think that you should use your critical thinking skills. So, but Davis, I'm not sure why are you quoting part of the Bible? I just quoted you a Bible part here that says that you should not drink cow's milk. Because in the cow's milk industry, they sexually assault the mothers, force them to be pregnant. They do terrible things. And it says specifically in the Bible, anyone who has sexual relations with an animal is to be put to death. Okay, so this is what you guys do. This is what you Bible thumpers do. You'll pick some parts of the Bible. You're like, I like this part. Oh, I don't like that part. So I'll pretend it doesn't exist. Oh, I like this part. Okay, so the point of the Bible and the 10 Commandments especially is to sum it all up. 10 Commandments is a summary of how to be a decent human being on this person. And Davis, I hate to be the one to tell you, but you're not a good person. You're not a good man. Because you're here trying to justify violence. Okay, so don't do that anymore. Guys, I've already gone past time on my live stream, past my 1 hour. We're up to 72 minutes. If there's a last minute super chat that you want to put in, you're dying to tell me something, put it in. I'll wait for a little while. In the meantime, I want to talk to you, Josh, about, so she used to be vegan for 8 years. And in her channel, in her video, she talks about, she just decided to be vegan, and she's not saying she was unhealthy. She said it was perfectly healthy. She just found it awkward when she would go into restaurants with friends and she had to order something different on the menu. It's so lame. It's really disappointing. She needs some wet noodles thrown at her. Just absolutely horrific. How do you do that?
I always wonder if people like that were really ever truly vegan, or if they just were either plant-based, or if they thought veganism was something that it really isn't. I just feel like people who, I guess, are less likely to become non-vegan, who go vegan when they understand that it's against the exploitation of animals.
Yeah, but it's just so weird, right? But if you're vegetarian, you you're doing it because you don't want to hurt animals, right? So as soon as you find out about the dairy industry, of course you're going to be vegan. So how could she possibly go back to that? She must be in a situation right now. We're talking, if you're new, by the way, talking about this person, JaidenAnimations. Tell her I'm doing a video about her. Tell her I'm onto her. Tell her that she's a terrible person. She's a cruel person because she pays for the sexual assault of mother cows and the kidnapping of their babies. Guys, you should all be going to this channel. My website, thatveganteacher.com/the-truth-about-the-animals-you-eat. thatveganteacher.com/the-truth-about-the-animals-you-eat, and go watch that. I see a super chat here. Just let me see if I can grab it. Oh, I got it. Hold on. It says, I hunt with my dad and eat pigs. So that's not okay. And that's vegan-phobic, what you just did. We are here protecting animals, and you just came in here and just said something mean for no reason. The fuck's wrong with you? Seriously. If Josh and I were here protecting people in just say, I don't know, wheelchairs, right? We're talking about, let's make the world a better place. Let's make more wheelchair ramps. Would you just come in here and start talking about how you want to kill them, hurt them, push them down the ramp? Like, you're so fucked up. Why would you come to a live stream and talk about how you like hurting the victims that we're trying to help? So messed up. Maddie is back. Maddie donated another $4.99. Let me see what she writes. Dear Miss Katie, I'm so sorry I was mean to you. I see the light now, especially after listening to Joshua. Josh? Do you see that? And look
Did
what
she
else
really write that?
Of course she did. What? You think that I would Come on. Look at this. Dear Miss Katie, you're a wonderful person and so is Joshua. I'm so sorry that I hurt animals. I'm going to be a real Christian from now on. Maddie, I'm so proud of you. Big hug for you, Maddie. So glad that you changed your mind. You know, I'm not going to say I told you so because I'm not that kind of person. But what I will say is welcome. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to you, Maddie. Thanks a lot for coming. And that ends our live stream today. Thank you for coming, Josh. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's really nice having you down
Thanks.
here. Sort of.
Thanks, Miss Katie.
A little right-hand man there under my armpit. Sorry. Yeah, thanks for coming. And everybody else. Good night, everybody. Well, I'm saying good night. I'm here in Italy. It's 11 o'clock at night. Wherever you are in the world, have a great vegan life. And hopefully you and I will connect. We'll chat.
That would be great. Thanks.
Take over the Unitarian Church.
Yeah,
Bye.
that's right.
Bye for now. All right. Thanks, guys, over here on my TikTok, YouTube channel. Thanks for coming in, everybody. Thank you for being as vegan as possible. Thank you also for talking to, go ahead and write in her comment section, JaidenAnimations. Tell her Miss Katie did a video about her. Tell her I'm not happy with her, and this is not the last time she will hear from me. I will be talking to her again in the future. If anybody is watching this and you haven't yet gone to see this little short documentary I made, thatveganteacher.com, the truth about the animals you eat. Make sure you watch it so you know why it is wrong to be vegetarian. You must be vegan to be a good person. See you all tomorrow. I love you guys for trying to be as vegan as possible. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie, I look forward to seeing you next time. I want you to be kind, all right?